Hi everyone, it's day 93 and I think it's day 93 and I think I'm going to decorate these big straw paper bags. These were some left over of the bigger ones that I have that had this kind of flap. The ones that I have in my shop now are they don't have such a big flap. They're slightly bigger and I prefer those. They're not as heavy as these. So I thought I'd decorate these, and I'm not quite sure. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use Medieval Mirage, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to decorate them, if you get my drift. But I think I might use some book page, maybe some script. You never know, a stamp might slip in there considering I'm on the stamp bandwagon. I've got lots of music paper here. Let me just chuck that on the floor. Let me just see if I'm videoing, because yesterday I had issues with the videoing, and I'm just looking for my folder where I had my printables, because I think I had some letters in there in my collage sheet one. Let me just have a look. So I had those ones, but I wanted a big letter. Let me see. Yes, here we go. So we'll get these. Well, you never know, I might need that. Oh, there's some Medieval Mirage. They were just different trials. There's a Tracy Fox. I was looking for that the other day. Don't think I want those. Got all mix of things, not just my own things in here. It's just a big mess. Needs to be tidied up. Okay, so let's just see if I can work with these things here. So I think I'll start off by tearing this. And take that out. I could use my tear ruler, but that would be just too clever for me. I'm not doing a bad job. I don't want it all to be this. So I might put that there. And I've got some Medieval Mirage here. Just let me see. This is Medieval Odyssey. If there's anything in there, because I kind of, some things I need to sort of reprint again. And this might, that's too big. Yes, it is. So I would need to print it smaller. And of course I didn't do that before I started the video, did I? Let me see here. Aren't they beautiful? They are just so beautiful. I would never tire of them. Well, you never know. I'll keep it out. I know that one by heart, where it goes. No, I don't have those smaller, I don't think. No. Okay, well, I know what kit that belongs to, so I can always, well, I'll just slip it over there. That's a good idea. Oh, excuse me. I've got these. Let me just cut one of these out. Just to get an idea of the size. So these are some of the, now what is that from? Oh, that's from, can't remember what kit it is. So these bags would be quite cute if you were, you know, gifting yesterday's project to somebody. These bags would be super cute for that. Now that could be cute. Now let me just see here. These are, oh, they were smaller. I don't want the smaller ones. I'll put those over there. I want the bigger ones. Just let me grab some more. Oh wait, I've got some other images here left over from my other projects. Just a minute. These could be a good size. Just a second. Hold your horses. Look, these are left over from making the other journals. And they would be the perfect size, wouldn't they? Oh, isn't that lovely? So I'm going to tear that. Where's my tear ruler? Here it is. Okay, so if I tear that, could be good. I put that down there, but I still need some more on the background. So let's glue that down. Just make a start. When you're in doubt, like I'm in doubt, of course I am. I'm always in doubt. I never know what I'm doing. I just make a start. I just crack on and make a start, and then something happens, or you don't like it and you just go over it. Okay. So my mother-in-law might pop over in a minute. Her car's broken. I don't know what's happened to it, so she needs to borrow mine. And she says she's coming at 4, but that means she'll be here earlier. She always comes way earlier than what she says. So you can always expect at least half an hour earliness. So if the doorbell rings, I might have to stop a second. I do apologise. I'll be very quick with her. I'll be saying, I'm doing a video in Italian. And she knows that she has to nick off if I'm doing a video. Right, now, what we need is something fairly plain, I think, behind that one. We don't want anything too busy, so I don't know why I'm looking in there, because they're all busy. I might need some book page. That book page is no good. That's not what I want. Just a second. And I might have to double check that I am recording because of the problems I had yesterday. Now I want a wider book. Nearly there. Oh, this one's wide, but the writing's not wider, you see. But oh well, you know, I'll just have to lump it. But it has nice texture, this book. Okay, here I am. I'm in, and I brought my, what do you call it? I like to call it my flamethrower. I've got my flamethrower here because I might put a seal on them. How about that? Maybe we'll do the wild tearing. That's a good piece to keep. Probably don't need to tear off more than that, so I don't think I'll do wild tearing on that side. Just do normal tearing. Oh, look at that. Turned out wild anyway. And we'll glue this down. Who knows what mess I'm going to make right now. Probably going to make a huge mess. I'm going to glue that there. I don't want it so. I need a little bit less. Throw that out. Yes, I think I'll put that on that side so it's not so regular. Okay, and that's going to go there. Okay, so let's glue this down. Everything just needs to get out of my way. Out of my way. Everybody move along. Okay. That can glue up into there. And then I'm going to put my image down. I'm just bearing in mind that that's going to fold over. So my image is going to go there. You're not even hardly going to see the book page anyway. So I'll glue that down. Oh, it was double-sided for writing. Oh well. These things happen at times. Glue this down. Because this is on regular copy paper and I've glued page to it. I think I'll keep it straight actually. I was going to put it, you know, at an angle. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, so I've got bits of book page on here. Doesn't really matter actually. It's kind of adds to the aged effect of it. Get rid of this. Okay, so now I would like to add a little bit of something. So I was thinking maybe this could go here. Is that too much? Would that be too much? I don't think so. Maybe less, maybe not. I don't know. Thought I might like a little bit of that. I don't know. Or could have a bit of Medieval Mirage paper. Where's my kit? Where's my kit? Got this. Just say, I'm just like, I wouldn't put that, but I'm just having a look. Or I could have a little bit of paper there, but I don't want to cover all the writing. Could have a bit of paper up there, but that's just going to be folded down. Oh, they're all going to fall down. There we go. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I know, there's lots of things in here. This is one of the ones that's full of stuff. Takes you forever to cut it out. So there's all kinds of things in here that you can use. Just have to extend the brain a little bit. So those are pockets. I don't want pockets. I don't want an envelope. There's some lovely paper here. There's a saying. There's some poetry. Circles. I like the Medieval Mirage circles. They don't stress me out as much as other circles do. I wonder why. You might wonder what I'm doing. I'm wondering what I'm doing as well. Okay, and then Odyssey Volume 2, that's really good for this sort of stuff too, because there's lots of, so many things in it. So many. But they're not going in the direction that I want. Okay, stop mucking around. I just want to get these out because I think I would like a little bit of textile. So just a seckie, and I have to decide where to put the textile. So I've got this lovely one here, and then I might like, who knows what I like. There's also this. Oh gosh, I nearly lost my glue. I need my scissors. I don't know where my other scissors are, my really good scissors. I think they're in the other room. I could like this. I could even put that up there. That might be nice up there, just sort of fills in that bit of space there. And then, yes, I'm going to glue that there because that fills in that space up there. So when the bag is opened, it's filled. And I might just put a strip of something there just to break up that. I might not, although I might. Thinner strip. Maybe on that side. Yeah, that up there a bit. Okay. Put that there. Okay, so that's done. Now I would like some fabric and some lace, I think. So I think I'll get a bit of this lace. Is a good colour with this. Oh, and I'm glad I put that over there because I don't want to cover that, and so this is good here. Oh, look at that. I really do like that. I'm just going to glue it down because I like it. Okay. And then just a teeny tiny bit, possibly. Oh, well, that's a bit too teeny tiny. Fabric. And, oh yes, that's it. Got it. So I'll glue that there. I can't get to my sewing machine. There's not a hope. So we'll have to glue it all. No hope whatsoever of getting to the sewing machine. Okay, and I'll glue that there. I'll just make sure I put lots of glue. Put that there. And that is decorated. Love that. And I just have to sort out the top up here. Now I was thinking, what I was thinking was this, and then to close it so it could just maybe not overhang. So I think I'll trim that off about, well, maybe I'll just trim it off halfway. Now the annoying bit here is getting the glue, so I think my first thing I'll glue is the bag, and then I'll glue the top on, and then I'll see where it arrives to around the corner, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you ladies all know what I mean. Speaking my lingo. Okay, so I think I want to see just a little bit of the bag. And then I have to decide, do I want to trim it off at the sides? Or will I leave it like that? Anyway, we'll just glue this down. Okay. Make sure I get enough glue. Doesn't really matter if that's the back of the bag. Oh, too much glue there. Might grab a wet one and give it a wipe, just to take a bit of the stickiness off. Okay, so I'll put that over there, and so that is that. I think I probably will trim it off when it's dry. And then my thoughts were, I've got this string. When I want to close it, I have to decide what to put in it, but when I want to close it, I will wrap this around, you see, maybe twice, and have the, I would do it over here, and I'll put a seal on it, and that will close the bag. That's what I'll do. So anyway, let's do another one. The other one, next ones are going to be fairly similar style. Let me see if I'm recording. Yes, I am. Only 16 minutes it took me. Well, that's good for someone who doesn't know what they want to do. And I am trimming this off. Now I do have a bit of glue here at the back. Do you know what I'm going to do to fix that problem is I might just put a bit of paper across there. Of course, this could all be collaged. You could put it into a journal as well, a big journal obviously, because it's quite big. I might just stick that down there. Yes, I think I'll glue that and just cover up the gluey bit, because that can become quite annoying having all that glue sticking all the time. And I need a little piece for over there. And what will I use? A bit of music paper will always be good. So if my mother-in-law comes before she's supposed to take my car, I might have to pause the video. Okay, so that's just going to be like that. And that's like that. And I really do like that. So that's good. That one's done. Put this one aside. I put it up here for inspiration so I can see. Now, let's grab another one. And I might see if I've got any background sort of pages left in my Medieval Mirage kits, because Jarve has plenty of background pages that you can use. It's just a matter of finding them, because I might have torn them all up already. Oh, here we go. Here's one. And then I can find an image that will go with it. She had a scripty one. I must have used it all. I could use that half. Or let me just see here. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Love that. Okay, so I'm in Medieval Missives Part 5. Let me just see Medieval Missives Part 4. Of course I can't find it, can I? No, that's not it. I wonder where it went. Is that it underneath? No, that's Flora. Got things everywhere, you see, can't find things. Unless I already had it over here, I might have. No, that's Odyssey Part 5. I don't know where I put Part 4. I bet Part 4 has something in it. I bet you it does. So I'm just wondering, if I do that, I have to choose, I have to find an image. Where did I put all the images? So here's another image. Well, that's not going to do any good, is it? No, it needs to be scripty, I think. Oh, to be organised. That would just be asking too much. So I'm just double checking that in here I don't have another piece that had lots of lovely writing on it. I know there was one, but I think I might have used it. I used it. Just a minute. I'll use that one if I can't find another one. Oh, that's nice. What about that? I'm going to use my ruler this time. Tear it down the centre. I'm obviously not going to use the bit with the lavender because I want to put an image on it, I think. I might just put a little image on it. I feel like an idea will come to me soon. Okay. So if I put that there, I could have a bit of music paper at either end. Oh gosh, sorry, I can't reach the music paper. Put it on the floor. Old lady. There we go. Got it. So to do that, well, probably my safest bet would be to do something like this. Is to glue that on there and then tear because I need to go fairly close down there, but then I can keep those bits up there. I think that's the easiest way to do it. I know it's a bit of a waste of the paper that's lost underneath there, but it doesn't matter. So I'll get plenty of glue because I'm not stitching. Can't get to the stitching machine. Can't get to the stitching machine. New name for it, stitching machine. Okay, well, so far so good. My mother-in-law hasn't arrived yet because from any time now she could be here, any time. Sonata, allegro con spirito. Okay, where's my card? Here we go. Smush it around. Good. Now, how big is my bag? So I need to tear off. Well, I can tear along there for sure. Taking off that allegro con spirito means happy with spirit. I suppose it's happy in spirit. I don't know how you would exactly translate it. Put that over there. And then here, I need to go fairly close. Yes, I do. Fairly close. So I'll go down there. I can go in the rubbish. Yes, very close I need to go. And I'll go down here and pray that I'm straight. Not too bad. Not too good and not too bad. So that is going to glue onto there. And we're covering quite a bit of the writing. Actually, that one, do I have a bigger flap on that one? I do. Need it to be a little bit less, I think. Okay, that's better. So that can stay down a bit further so we can see a bit more of that lovely writing. And I need to get glue all over this. I could use double-sided tape. No, I think I'll use glue. I trust the glue more. You'll notice I'm gluing on top of the bag, but I'm trying to I might move over here now. I was just trying to stay on where I needed glue anyway. Just get around the edges and then I can take it off there and do the center. Okay, I don't think that's going to come off. Up you go. good. Okay, so now let's glue this down. We might as well get that done out of the way. Just making sure I get plenty of glue there. Probably put too much. Where's my thing? It really does glue down well with that. Good suggestion, guys. Okay, so that's done. I will trim that off afterwards. I've shortened it a little bit. It's not very straight. Oh well. They're quite, these older ones, the older style ones that I had, they're quite rigid to fold. It's so pretty. It's very pretty with the paper. Now this one, I could decide to use, not this one, this image. I could decide to put an image on there. Or I could decide to do something different. It's like a juggling act trying to... I could, if I had the right thing, I might not have the right thing. I could... I don't know if this is going to be the right colour. I don't have many. Oh, I do like that one though. I could put that there and try to guess, and a butterfly. What about a butterfly like that? I quite like that. Just double checking, of course. I've got lots of butterflies because Lily did some cutting out for me as well. I mean, I could stick a really big, oh, I do like the really big butterfly. Although it is covered. I like that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to dare to be wild. I'm sick of that book. It's annoying me. So I'll just use this one. Right, so I've got to glue all my bits here, otherwise it won't stick down. So of course, if you don't have straw paper bags, brown paper bags are good. Glassine bags, if you had a big glassine bag, any type of white bag, lunch bag, whatever. Any of the above will do this job. The straw paper is nice because it's very textural and it has a lovely golden colour to it. And so I don't feel like you need to do too much to it, in the sense of you don't really need to ink it unless you're a die-hard inker, which could be, but really it's just lovely as it is. Okay, I like that one. Very pretty and different to the first one. How about that? Very cool. Okay, and one more. Let's do another one. How are we going for time? Plenty of time. Okay, so let's find some more paper. Well, what about this nice paper that I pulled out before? But I would like to not have to glue it onto the music paper, because that's just an extra step, isn't it? So let me just see, where are my scissors? Here they are, my decorative scissors. tear that. Okay, so that's going to go there, but what will I put? Do I need to put something behind her? Well, actually, I'm going to put it down there so you can just, or will I put that up there so when you open it, I'll put that up there so then when you open it you can see that, and I'll have my whatever I'm going to put there. And what I'll do is, instead of putting it on a big piece of music paper, I can just tear this and stick this down underneath, because I've got that there ready. Now I wanted to see if we could, if I could extend myself and maybe think of something different to do, because as you know, in the kits there are lots of you know, small items to play with. So that's going to go there. So that way, at least when you open it, you'll be able to see that lovely bit up there. Let me just go like this. Make sure that's done properly. Okay, and now I need a piece of one of these, because I am doing that bit the same. And I think I'll glue that down now. Oops, crooked. Very crooked. Very bad job. Okay. So let's get some glue on here. Make sure I glue it everywhere. And write that down there. And that's a bit sticky there, so I need to put, oh, I can just put this strip here. Put that there. No, I won't do that. I'll put that there. And that will cover it up. Maybe I'll do that side. Yes. So you get the word sonata. Okay, so that's that. I did have a wet one, but I don't know where I put it. Oh, I know, I put it over here somewhere, didn't I? Oh, can't find it. Oh dear, the wet one is floating around wetting something. Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay, if I put it on top of my stitching machine, we're going to call it a stitching machine now, I'll be able to find it easier. Okay, what's next? Let's concentrate. Don't need those anymore. Move those away. I need to find a bit. So those were those bits there. Don't know if I want one of those. I'm going to have a bit of this. I'm just going to keep that near, and I'm going to see, where did that come from? It came from in here. I'm going to see if there's, in the bits here, there's lots of bits here. There's also journaling cards. There's all kinds of goodies in here. It takes a bit of time to decide, but I could decide to go into another kit. Why don't I go into another kit? Do something different. close that kit. Illuminated Flora add-on. And let me have a look in this one. This one has lots of bits. I can put that can go back in that box over there. Now, what bits are in here? Lots of bits. They might be too colourful. Oh, I think I like that. I like that. Look at those. Oh, I've got to sort this one out. It's not all put away properly. Okay. So I have this is a possibility. Let's see what's in here. No, I don't think I'll use any of those. Oh, there's one stitched onto fabric. I don't know where I've got that. I must have put it away somewhere. So that could go on a bit of that and then onto here. It's too blendy, I think. So what caught my eye, and I don't know if it's going to be any good, but we'll have a look, was this one. I like these square ones. I love those. Oh, I love that lady. I think we'll do something with her. Yes. Let me just see. They're nice and colourful. They could be good. Love that, but that needs something else. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. There's this one. It's a bit more blendy. That one. So these are fairly similar. So any of those will do. I think that's going to be, one of those is going to be the image that I'm going to use. So I'll put that one away. Okay, so what's next? Next, I have to decide. I think I'm going to use this. I love this here. So I would like to stitch it on there. I don't want to go to my stitching machine. I really don't. I think I like that, the lady. Single lady, put that in there. So I'm just going to hold this on top. I wish I had my other scissors, but they're in the other room anyway. I'll make do. These are cutting. They're big heavy things, these scissors. So what I normally do is I stick a bit of glue, because this is a wobbly wonky sort of fabric. I like to glue it down a little bit, then stitch around it and then trim it. That's my method. Okay, so now I'm going to have to shuffle some things around. It means you guys could be wobbled, so that way I can get to my sewing machine. I nearly called it a stitching machine again. Okay, I'm just going to lean over here. I won't bring it onto screen because there's really no room. Oh, it's not happy. It'll get over it. Okay, got it. Okay, trim that off. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be too regular, does it? So I thought, well, it's too big, so I need to trim it. I do. Can you imagine all of my good fabric cutting scissors, that every single one of them is in the other room? Yeah, that's going to go there. That's going to fall down like so. I still feel like it needs something else. I think I might put that there. And that there sort of at an angle. Yeah, and I feel like it needs maybe a little piece of this. It's only a maybe. Where's the one that I got it all that from here? Oh, no, I need one with circles. No, those circles are no good. Or I'll get my other circles. I'm just thinking one of these might look nice. I'm not sure, but we'll have a look. That one's too big, but that would look nice. Don't mind the butterfly. Oh, I like that. Don't mind that one. Too big. That might be pretty. That's pretty. Or yellow. I might like the pink. This yellow, pink. These are the best circles. Well, they're not circles actually. I stand corrected, they're ovals. I think I like the pink. I'm going to go for the pink. And as I've stitched the other bit, I am going to stitch that one. Just put a tiny bit of glue behind it. Where's my pedal? Oh, there. Okay. So that's that, and that's just going to be glued there. No, it's going to go with that as planned, and I think I'll try and put the glue on here. There we go, done. So that one is done as well. So that is it. Where is my thing? Up there. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Oh, look at that, 43 minutes. So you'll see in when I do my photographs, I'll put something in one, and then you can see how the seal is going to work. So that's one bag there, and the back I didn't do anything, but you could. So that's one. There's the second one here, and then that is the third one. I think they're gorgeous. Nice little gift bags they are. So thank you for watching, and then I'll be back for day 94. Bye.